We love hip hop.
Unless that's how you feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or unless you're rage baiting. Because at this point, right, and we can get off of the top 5 and Ye stuff. Big salute to top 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Ye, I think, is rage baiting. And like that's like designated for like people who are trying to come up on Twitter and shit like that, bro. Like you're Kanye West, multi-billionaire, like I mentioned, Grammy Award winning. Like, what do you still need from us?
Attention, energy. Like there's levels to rage baiting. Like with people like City Boy JJ, they rage bait off the Toronto accent, off being cringe, off like purposefully doing that, right? Kanye's doing it to the extreme where it's like, I'm a rage bait about stuff that is like so far out there that you're gonna have to have an opinion on it.
Yeah, but the thing is with City Boy JJ, the difference between City Boy JJ and Kanye is City Boy JJ is still trying to come up and make his money off of entertainment. Kanye has all the money he needs. He's all the bitches he's ever wanted to, and some. Okay? What else does he need? Because I feel like rage baiting is only designated to people who are trying to come up. You have come up and lapped all around, like lapped bare other artists in the game. So what else do you want from us? Like, why do you want our attention?
Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
To sell a product or sell whatever he's trying to pitch in terms of ideas. Like
he already has our attention.
This is like he doesn't have to do this, is what you're saying.
He doesn't have to do this. He's already revered. He's already the guy. So why crash it to sell some t-shirts?
Okay, but after the Drake and Kendrick battle, right? That's where all the eyes were. When did Kanye reemerge? When he started, he even tried to reemerge during the beef by hopping on some remix or did like his own verse.
Remix.
Yeah. That didn't work. That didn't stick. You know what I'm saying?
I think it got deleted. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, it was Quiet for Ye, and then what? The Bianca Sensori thing, right? Like he brought her out. She was like naked, shock value.
Well, before that, he was just bringing her out all these different places, half naked all the time. You know, he got head on the boat in Italy. He was doing all of these different things to attract attention from his wife.
Yes, and that was from his wife, but also from the public because, like, he knows, I feel like, how washed he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So hold on, not to interrupt you. You just actually said the key word though. How washed he is.
No, watched.
Oh,
that's
watched.
What I meant.
Oh, my bad.
But you're saying he's washed. I mean, some could argue that too. Like he's obviously not in his prime. But
keep going.
Then that kind of fades away. It's like, okay, we get it. Your wife's a smoke show. You parade her. You don't care.
Yeah.
Then it was quiet again, and then all of a sudden, all these like Twitter attacks. And like, I don't want to say bipolar episode because it might not be, but it seems like he is having some type of episode, just irregular, even though it has been established that Kanye does this.
Yeah.
It was just like out there, you know?
Yeah.
And now everyone's talking about him every single day.
Yes.
So like the things he was attempting before faded quickly, but when he goes on like the race baiting, rage baiting, you know, like that's when everyone talks about him.
And okay, now he has, like, if I go on Instagram, not Instagram, if I go on Spotify right now and I look up Kanye West, because I know he has a new project that's out, but it's not here on Spotify or any of these places.
Where is it? Instagram? No. Twitter?
I think you have to go to like his website or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't understand the point anymore. And at the same time, that whole thing about Kanye being crazy, I don't believe it. Because he's hitting up Kendrick Lamar at this point. That's like a low-hanging Twitter nigga type of way to get traction. Oh, I'll diss Kendrick Lamar and then I'll get a bunch of impressions on Twitter. Like, dude, you're Kanye West.
But I think even though he is Kanye West, he's still like a regular dude. And I think when he does those things on Twitter, he's trying to relate to like the average person on like Black Twitter or like the side of Twitter that's like good at like memes and like conversation and stuff. So I think he's trying to show that like he's the troll. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why he likes Top 5 is because he sees the troll aspect of
Possibly.
it. You know? And he's like, he understands what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this, the 12 Rap Kings.
Like, okay,
Pretty good list.
okay, that's a cool list. This is cool interaction. All right, this is cool. But am I missing any? He's trying to be cute with this. It's a shot at Kendrick. All right.
Hmm.
And then there's another post that I have where, yo, Twitter's going crazy right now. This right here. Kendrick, please come diss me. Come on, do something. And then the little stick, like, what? Bro, he's trolling.
Well, the amount of people trolling with what he's doing, it's not even just about his tweets. It's like what his tweets cause, like memes. People are making memes with like his, they're making posters. He had this one poster was like the Avengers, and he had like Hitler on his team.
Oh my God.
You might have to bleep that out. Sorry.
No worries.
But yeah, like, and he tweeted it out too. Like, it's just outrageous, bro. But it is entertaining, but it's almost like a distraction as well, I feel.
Yeah, it's to the point where if you're not going to give us the music that I was playing in the beginning of the pod, and I'm not saying the same style because we're in 2025 now, but music that's that rich and soulful and about something, like the way the Kanye that we all loved from the beginning and the reason why we still give him chances. Because remember, the only reason that we're still giving Kanye any of our ears is because of his old catalog.
Yeah, I can agree. And his legacy and his story, the lore, the Kanye West lore. There have been so many incidents and situations we've all kept up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. But I also think that, and maybe this is kind of why new music doesn't hit, because the times that the music came out were better times. So maybe the music sounded better and hit better because the economy was better, or your social standing was better, or like the culture was better. So like that was a product of that. Whereas now we can never get that because the culture is not where it was in 2006. The economy is not where it was in 2006, for example. I don't know if that's the exact year.
I got to disagree with you there because it didn't stop in 2006. I think we stopped getting the Kanye that we enjoy listening to right up to Life of Pablo.
That was the last one?
Yeah, and Life of Pablo was just like shaky ground. We started to hear the signs that we were losing him.
I don't know. I feel like he released good projects after that. Can you go to his chronological the discography on Spotify?
Yeah, let's do that, okay? Because I feel that after that, he went downhill as a human and musically. Okay?
Albums,
discography.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll say it again. Life of Pablo, he started showing us signs. When he gave but I put that bleach on her asshole, and I was like, oh, come on. This is stupid. You know what I'm saying? But there was still a lot of bangers on that album. After that,
Jesus is King was okay. Like every album he does has a 1-2 track at least. Yay.
Okay, so Life of Pablo, here we are, 2016.
Wow.
All right? And comment gang, let me know if y'all agree with me. Life of Pablo is the last good Kanye, not great Kanye, because remember, like I'll reemphasize, he was shaky there, but there was still some amazing moments on that album. But anything after that, it was like spotty.
You didn't like this?
No. Come on, fam.
I like Yikes. I liked Yikes.
The one that Drake wrote. Thanks.
He wrote that one?
Yes.
Oh, that was a great song. Shout out to Drake. Great writing.
Salute to Drake on the writing. And this is the one where it was just the mountains, and he says, I'm so happy being bipolar or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? That was like, okay.
Kid See Ghost, a project with Kid Cudi.
That was okay.
That was all right, man. He had a Nas track. It was good.
But again, okay.
Yeah.
Good, great.
Okay.
I'm asking you.
It was, I liked a couple songs off that project, but the whole project wasn't great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus is the King. Now this is when he started grifting and he was like, I'm a Christian. You can't curse on any of my songs. I'm doing Sunday service. This is way before where he is now.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first grift, the Jesus grift. Okay? I liked this album.
It was good. It was good music.
Yes.
It just wasn't popular yay music, but it wasn't bad music. It was good Christian music, actually.
Yes. But was it a good or great Kanye album?
I wouldn't even say it was good. It was okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was some moments on there, right? The Life of the Party is where that song came from.
That's what I think, because he always gives us moments. Maybe it's in smaller quantities than it was before, but he constantly gives us a little reminder every couple years that he's like, he's still good. You know?
Yes. And then from there, Donda 1 was cool, but after I was like, nah. And then Donda 2, it's like you had to go look for it somewhere, and like we're lost from here, bro. Right? Easy with like a skinned monkey on the front. That was a good song with Game on it. You know what I'm saying? But like we just got disconjointed Kanye West at this point. You know what I'm saying?
And you didn't like any of the Vultures?
It was okay, but like his lyrics are trash now, bro. He'll take amazing beats and like sounds and stuff like that, and then just put trash raps over them.
Yeah, sometimes it just feels like he's not even trying, because when he does try, it's always like killer, you know?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I promise. I'm so self-conscious. And then, that's why I gotta leave the house at least one of my watches. Like, he wasn't the most amazing rapper back then, but he was still slapping the beats with some shit, bro.
Yeah, but people don't want to hear that style of rap anymore. And he is, you know how many generations of music Kanye has been able to survive and adapt to, and honestly even pioneer in some ways.
Yes.
So it's like he had to evolve his sound, and maybe this stage of the evolution is where it gets a little muddy, where it's like, is he able to adjust to like the 2025 musical like atmosphere? Like,
should he be trying? Like, I think he still has this thing, like, I want to be the top guy. But like, bro, you're 45 years old, fam.
But he's Kanye West. He's more than just a rapper at this point.
Well, bro, other kids like Playboy Cardi. They like Travis Scott. They like your kids. They like your sons. Accept it, man. You know what I'm saying? He was saying this when Drake was coming in the game. Oh my God, Drake is so good. What am I gonna do? Like, bro, just accept that there's new niggas that's gonna take over your spot, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't have as much influence on the youth, this generation's youth, than he did on my generation's youth.
Your generation for sure.
100%.
Yeah,
like anyone born mid to late 90s, like they rock with Kanye.
Yes.
Even early 90s, I would say like Kanye is a staple. But for the new kids, like discovering Kanye at this age, you have to really do your research and go back and listen to his catalog, or else you're just going to think he's just like a crazy legend.
Yeah. You're just going to be like, oh, that guy, the old guy who just keeps on saying wild, like flagrant stuff or offensive things. Like, you like his music? For real? Like, no, he was amazing. Like, you got to explain to people, like, no, this guy was crazy back in the days.
But what's different about Kanye is he's been able to remain relevant also with his fashion and influencing fashion and his proximity to the Kardashians and his influence on that. So I feel like maybe the youth kind of associate Kanye with more of like the fashion icon, music legend kind of moniker, as opposed to just like, okay, that's the guy who did Graduation, you know? Like,
they don't care about Graduation, and to be honest, they don't care about Vultures either. I don't care if it was like #1 for a minute at a time on the Billboard or whatever. They still don't care about him like that, bro.
But they still request his old songs at proms.
Yes.
So to me, that's like, as long as people are still doing that, like, you haven't lost relevance.
Yeah. And I think he should be able to accept the amount of relevance that he has. Like, you did it. You became a billionaire, where most rappers are multimillionaires or in the hole. You're a billionaire off of all of this shit, and you still act like you're not happy. There's one last thing I wanted to just bring up about this whole Kanye thing, because he has everything he wants, but he's still not happy. And I was listening to Van Lathan yesterday on his podcast, Higher Learning, with him and Rachel Lindsay. Let me play if I could find this part here.
Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
It was all elbows and knees. A long while, but she put out something that advantage of that person's.
Hold on. When is it from? March 14th?
Friday, are you saying Doechii is an industry plant?
No.
Are you saying Doja Cat and Doechii sound so similar to each other?
No. That's a whole other. That's from the week before.
I love a good theory.
Here we go.
TMZ knowledge. Yet he is not able to find any sort of solace. He can't even achieve a semblance of peace in his life. He can't. He can't achieve any of it. There's got to be a part of Kanye that he is not fully accessing. And when he starts to call people,
wait for it,
the F word, and calls me the F word, and he's always doing this, he's always so fragilely hyper-masculine in all of these things that he's doing. He's always projecting. He's always attempting to be the big man in the room. Even when he's going back and forth, he's raising his voice, all of this stuff that's happening. It's the fragility of the mutated version of masculinity that someone who is completely insecure with what themselves would be. Kanye West needs a boyfriend.
I don't know about that.
He does. It's time for Kanye to finally be the person that he actually is. Kanye West needs a boyfriend, and I think I'm gonna go further. That boyfriend should be Elon Musk. Kanye and Elon Musk need each other sexually.
What?
Now, I'm talking about, like, they don't need each other from the standpoint of just a business relationship. They need to fuck. Elon Musk,
This guy is wildin'.
running around, world's richest man, tremendously insecure.
He's making
Can't
points.
have enough babies. Can't get enough adulation. So what does he do? He decides to break the world, to break American society. That's what he does. When people are sexually repressed, we've seen this, just a guy up there, like when people are sexually repressed, when they can't be who they really are, it's a bigger deal than anything else. Right. Kanye West, Elon Musk, don't fuck us. Fuck each other. Go.
I was trying to follow the logic, but I don't know if I believe like some of the premises he's saying, but it is crazy. When he was like Kanye and Elon Musk, I'm like, bro, imagine that was an actual power couple. Like they were like a gay power couple, like both billionaires. Like they would take over the world still.
You don't think that he's making points where Kanye's being super hyper masculine? He's using the F word super freely, calling all the kind of people words like that, calling Van that because he attacked Van too, right? Elon on the other side, he's trying to overcompensate for his lack of masculinity by having like 10 kids with all these different women and stuff like that. And
but I don't. Why is it that we're saying Elon having a bunch of kids is to compensate for his lack of masculinity? Like, why can't you just have multiple kids? How about all the people back in the day who would have 10 kids? Is it because they weren't masculine or they felt like they weren't masculine, so they had like the desire to procreate more, to seem like more of a man? Like,
maybe.
I think that's an instinct. He's a billionaire and he's not on the same wave as this like agenda where it's like, oh, we shouldn't have too many kids. He's on the opposite. He's like, we need to have more kids.
Yeah.
And if these guys really wanted to, they're powerful enough where it's like, if they did have those urges that Van Lathan is accusing them of, they could satisfy those urges like
in silence.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to do something, they're going to do it.
So you're saying that Kanye and Elon Musk already had a little bit of bussy before?
If they wanted to, I'm not accusing that. Like, I have no clue about these guys' is like sex lives. All I know is Elon Musk has a bunch of baby moms and bare kids. Kanye has been known to talk about his addiction
his
to
corn addiction.
Corn.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing a lot more stuff that is surfacing online that suggests that Kanye's into watching other people get smashed by well-endowed Black individuals.
Well, that was Iggy Azalea's thing she was saying, right?
Yeah.
She's been trying to pop off since he's popped off on her, right?
Yeah, so I don't know but is it like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like with those guys, they got so much regular nons that like the standard gets higher and higher. So like what they need to satisfy or get off, it takes more now. Like before it could be like, oh, all it took was like you and a white ting. Now it's like you and 2 white tings. Now it's like
6 of them.
Now there's like 6. Now it's like you want to watch a couple white tings get smashed by this guy while you do, you know, and then it keeps increasing. I even heard Joe Budden just like friggin' whacking off and staring at strippers. Like,
yo, it kind of makes it like you want to go get money, but then like what doors will open inside of your own brain once you start getting too much money and like indulging in the money that you do have.
Yeah, and how long does it take to get desensitized? Will your taste always get more and more extreme the more powerful you get? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's repetition. Right? If you just keep on repeating having orgies over and over again, then like that's just not going to be a thing for you anymore.
But I think it's a power thing. Like, I don't even know if it's a sexual gratification thing on like a physical level as opposed to a psychological gratification of saying, I got this guy to smash you and I'm watching it because I'm in control right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do whatever I want type. So like, it could be a matter of that. But in terms of Van Lathan's accusations, shoot, like, who knows, man? People been saying all these artists are gay for like years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do we know if it's the truth or not? You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was a funny theory that he brought together. I don't know if he was just being facetious, but I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? I got one more Kanye topic for us.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.